my pretties, and welcome to Crochetober Day 9. Ooh, almost double digits, everybody. Ooh. Okay, so today, especially, well, maybe not all of you, but when some of you will be watching this, it's actually Monday, the 9th. Some of you may know was on Sunday. I did not make a video yesterday. So I'm going to make this one for the 9th. This evening, I'm going to make one for the 10th. We're just going to pretend like it's from yesterday. That's cool. Everyone just plays along. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so, yes, hello. Welcome to Crochetober. Day 9. What a wonderful Sunday. Am I right? I used air quotes. Again. maybe for the right reason this time. Okay. Woof. It's closer than I thought. My depth perception was all sorts of off there. My peripheral. Anyway, I have my mug this morning because 'tis morning here in Spookyville. Oh, look, what a glorious morning. Makes me sick. So, hubby made me some coffee, get my day going. We're getting ready to have shul, aka school if you are new here. We call it shul for fun. We homeschool, and last week was our off week. It's Monday, y'all. Back at it. But before we get started, very quickly, this morning, I wanted to get this out to you guys. We've had some crazy life things happen lately, and the other day, I told you guys that for Fun Friday, because I've told you all a little bit about Fun Friday that we have around here, which is always fun, just saying. But when we have school, like, normal, like, book work, things like that, for 4 days. On Fridays, we do, like, poetry. Sometimes we have a fun tea party. Sometimes we do, different things like that. But anyway, we do writing prompts, like they'll write stories and different things like that. They are both working on different things. Sometimes they'll do an essay on what they've learned throughout the week. It just kind of depends. We'll do a really fun math something different than what they've been doing, like be it a game online, be it something together, whatever. We usually watch like videos on like history and science or different things like that, or someone, like something that we've been learning throughout the week, or an important person that we've learned or been discussing throughout the week, one of them or whatever. We'll watch something on that. We do a STEM activity, which STEM, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. So we kind of transferred it, really. It's really more STEAM, like art is involved really a lot more around here. We're pretty artsy folks. But yeah, so we do that. We do like a fun, like egg drop, things like that, or whatever. You build, a parachute for that, a catapult. Fun things around here on Fridays. So we still incorporate all other subjects, but we try to just have like a fun time, because, why not? Why not? So anyway, the other day, I told you guys, last Friday? Yeah, okay, just a couple days ago. I'm not doing as bad as I thought. So the other day, we were supposed to have our Fun Friday. Finn, I only have 2 kiddos in school now. Finn could not be here. Miss B was here, Abby. But yes, Finn wasn't here. So, he's started working there. I mean, it's not like not like we're skipping school or anything like that. He started working. One of the beauties of homeschool, we've rearranged schedules and things around his work schedule. And so this week, we're having Fun Monday instead of Fun Friday, because he worked his little booty off. He's all caught up with all of his work. Bee's caught up with all of her work. So we had week off, all of that. So that's kind of what that's for. It's like, just in case you're, missing a couple things or whatever, you can make them up. Otherwise, we just have like a fun time. And so took that opportunity. They are all right where they're supposed to be. She was anyway. But like I said, he's been working. So he had like a day or two, like his first couple of days there. It was like, he kind of took off from school, and we had a big talk. Anyway, he's all caught up. He's good to go. Mama put her foot down. We are fine. We are ready for fun Mondays. So, yay. Actually, he's currently, as we're discussing this right now, he's actually working on some of his stuff for this coming week. So he's going to be ahead of the game, to be quite honest. So, high five to him. Just saying. Alright, but because we didn't have Fun Friday the other day, today we are having Fun Monday. So today we are having our Edgar Allan Poe tea party. So stoked. We have, like the same thing, a bunch of other fun stuff that we are doing. But we always have a poet that we discuss on Fridays, because we do Mondays and Wednesdays are a musician, Tuesdays and Thursdays are an artiste, and then Friday we have a poet. And so it's spooky season. This is our usual go-to. We've done other people, but we have to have a tea party in homage to Edgar Allan Poe, because we're all just so sad and in such despair, and oh, 'tis awful. Woe is me. Am I right? So they did their morning whatever things. We were getting ready to do our tea party. I was just in like my normal stuff, and B was like, are we not dressing up? Like, where are we even at right now? We're dressing up, right? And I was like, well, I mean, if you want to. And she's like, yes. She's like, this is my time to shine in school. She's like, I'm the only one with like goth clothing. I'm the only one that can rock this thing. She has like this whole look in it. She's like, I have 3 options for a shirt. She's like, I mean, she's all about it. So, and they're getting ready. Said Finn is finishing up his, I don't know what, I'll see here in just a second what he's working on, but I know he's doing some of his schoolwork, and then I'm not sure if he's dressing up or not. But so I wasn't even going to do this morning. I was going to just smush these in together, and then I was like, well, why waste a look? You know, it's a whole entire look. We got to rep it. So this is my goth look. I know it's not very exciting, but we're gonna play with it anyway. So she's right, I didn't have much. I have a Rob Zombie shirt, a Captain Spaulding shirt, stuff like that. I'm like, well, that's not really goth. So anyway, I'm just rocking some black roses, you know, because life is pain and stuff like that. So anyway, so excited about this. So we have so we're gonna listen to some of his poetry, watch some like documentary things on him, along with all of, I said, our other stuff. I said it's morning. It's still morning, but we've already had some school things that we've done, so they're like ahead of the game as far as all of that. Going to go do like our math stuff. Am I right? And then get started on some Edgar Allan Poe tea parties. So I have like fun snacks for them, and like some goldfish crackers, like an autumn mix of like pretzels and some of those little pumpkin things, like little candies. They have Sprite with Skittles, because that's always a spritzel. It's always a good time. They have, let's see, what else did they get? Oh, cheese dip, because who doesn't like cheese dip? Anyway, yeah, just, oh, and I'm going to make a dirt cake, because why not? So just like little mini, there's only 2 of them. I'm sure I'll have to make some for Derek and Squirrely Dan also. So anyway, so maybe 4 mini dirt cakes, but I'm going real easy on those. I already got like the pudding and got snack packs. I did not go fancy by any means, but yeah. So we're gonna have a really fun tea party. So that was 9 minutes of rambling. I was hoping this was gonna be a short one. I should have known better. I'm sure you did. Okay. Anyway, so back to the Crochetober fun. So today, aka the 9th, was Derek's day, so we're just gonna go with that. Alright, cool. I did not finish. I'm telling you, I didn't make a video yesterday. I didn't crochet a lot yesterday. I hurt so much I laid in bed, cried for like a while yesterday. It was rough. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what I got into, because I haven't been eating, so I don't know, but I do know it wasn't good. So again, apologies for not getting this out. I have at least one picture that I know of, maybe more by the time I finish this, to add to the end of this. So thank you guys for sending your photos in. You're awesome. So I didn't, like I said, get all of this in like I intended, but that's alright. So this is what we had. Miss B chose this bright red, and I discussed making it look like blood drips. And well, I didn't even do our intro. Can we just pause and pretend like I didn't show you all that? You guys are such good friends. Thanks for having my back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so roll it back. Am I right? My goodness gracious. Okay, so we start Crochetober off with a fun fact, usually, and then I show you the square. Didn't do that, trying to get... I have a party to go to. I have stuff to do, you know, so it is what it is. So, alright, here's our fun fact. 'Tis a long one. Everybody buckle in. Alright. In a few states, the night before Halloween is known as Mischief Night. This is another one. I remember writing this one down. This is another one kind of like the Keene, New Hampshire and all the pumpkins. Your girl needs to know, is this true? I have a friend that's specifically a very good friend. Love her to the moon and back. Anyway, who may or may not know if this is a real thing, but I'm asking y'all if you know if this is real, because, okay, just, you're like, what the heck, lady, get on. Okay, so anyway, alright, in a few states, the night before Halloween is known as Mischief Night. On this unofficial holiday, kids pull pranks like toilet papering yards or smashing pumpkins. The holiday is mostly celebrated in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, where it's known as Mischief Night. Michigan, where it's known as Devil's Night. That's the one I'm asking about. Okay, so, and I was like, this is a note to myself, like from myself. I read this on pioneerwoman.com. That's where I got this fun fact from. So, like I said, so for my friends from the States, is this true? I always thought like toilet papering, pumpkin smashing, all those things were like Halloween night. I did not know it was like a preemptive mischief or devil's night, like a preemptive pumpkin smashing. Hence the band, am I right? Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins. Perhaps that's where they got their name. Anyway, but I had no idea there was like a whole night before that you did all that, and then Halloween happened. That's 2 nights of Halloween, folks. I didn't know if y'all knew that or not. That means 2 nights of Halloween. So, if you are from there and you've heard of this, please let me know. My curiosity and interest very, very piqued right now. But yes, the night before, so I don't know. Alright, cool. So, onto the square that you haven't seen. Am I right? Yay. Okay. So anyway, for B's color, she chose bright red. And like I said, I wanted to make it look like blood drips, so I mean, I don't know, I'm trying. I was doing trebles, like, in different stitches, and I'm not paying any attention to which one I go in, and the next one I'm doing them all just randomly. And then I just did part of right there, so 1, 2, and a third sides maybe, and then I'm doing 2 rows of each color. So on the next one I'm just going to do half double, double, yeah, that's what it was. Half double, double, half double, double, just to kind of make like a fun little thing. Although I thought about doing front posts and then seeing if that makes it kind of be even like, I don't know, cooler maybe, so I might do that too. We will see when I get there. I don't know, but this is the blanket. Can't tell which one the top is, so I put the stitch marker. So anywho, okay. So for Derek's night, he chose a variegated, which I was stoked about. It's impeccable loops and threads in the color Rainbow Bright, because who doesn't like some Rainbow Bright? So he wanted to choose this one the other day whenever he chose orange, and he didn't. So I'm thinking that's gotta be really cool around there, and I'm not sure what stitch I'm going to, once again, we'll see. But it's gotta be, well, it's gotta be on that red in it. There. Ooh, see? It's gonna be good. So, yes. So I think it's gonna look really awesome. So I'm gonna work on this while they're snacking and we are watching things about Edgar Allan Poe. That's one thing I really dig about Fun Fridays. It's kind of hands off for me. It's kind of like, I mean, I have my part in it, but it's not so like, okay, what's next? Okay, like very regimented. It's kind of just like, I can crochet and y'all can watch whatever, and it's kind of nice. So, Fun Fridays, but Fun Monday today. Alright. So, for his activity, Derek wants to have a game night. I'm very here for that. He has a couple games that he wants to play, such as New Phone Who It Is, because that one is just hysterical. I don't know what else we're going to play. We shall see how the night unfolds, but yes, we're going to have a game night. He's so funny. Okay, so if y'all remember, his movie for the other day was Nightmare on Elm Street. His movie for today, Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2. So, you like what you like, you know what I mean? He likes Freddy Krueger. It's a very big part of our household, just saying. So yes, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. His song is The Nobodies by Marilyn Manson, which I feel like is a very good hip Halloween tune. Just saying. Just trying to be somebody, am I right? So anyway, yes, The Nobodies by Marilyn Manson, which will be linked in the playlist below. Didn't say this yet. I feel like y'all know this already. There's a playlist for like any patterns that I'm sharing with you all that have a playlist in the YouTubes below. The pattern for today I'll discuss in just a second. It'll be linked below. But we also have all of our song choices in a playlist linked below. So, alright, cool. So yes. Okay. So for our project, it's gonna get real lame. See, that's probably why I rambled so long, so I know I didn't have a dang thing. For our project, I don't have anything made. How are you? But I have one to share for you, with you, share for you, share with you, to you. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I have a project that I want to share with you. My goodness gracious. It is a Frankenstein hand towel, because who does not like Frank? Let's just be real. There's a ghost one also, which is super duper cute. They are on, well, like I said, link the pattern down below, but I wrote it down if I can read my own writing. I believe it's a Crocheted Simplicity or a CrochetSimplicity.com. I'll link it. It's a free pattern. Here for that. But it's just like a kitchen towel. And one is Frankenstein. That's the one I'm telling you about. I guess technically we're talking about both. One is Frankenstein, one is a ghost. So cute. They look really easy. I really wanted to make them. Didn't. I have other things at this point that I would rather make, so I'm just going to share that. Like I said, there are some days that I'm just going to share a pattern with you. Today is one of those days. So it's super cute. I would put a picture in, but it's not my pattern, so. But it's free, and it's adorable. And may I suggest a fun make? Okay. Usually we have art from B. She was very much like I was yesterday. I was just like, no thank you. She was going to, I was stoked about who she was drawing. She was going to draw Jason Voorhees. As much as my hubby loves Freddy Krueger, I heart Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th is my jam. Okay, so that's who she was going to draw. We all just kind of took yesterday off, to be quite honest, so she didn't get hers. But that's okay. I should have one for y'all later. If not, maybe two. She may draw Jason while we're listening to Edgar Allan Poe. I'm not sure. Alright. We'll see what happens. Okay, so well, it was mostly just me rambling about nonsense and telling you about our party here in just a second that I'm probably late for, so I probably need to scooch on through this. So yeah. I said we're going to add the multicolored prettiness to the square, and I will show you guys finish the red out because I didn't even do that. Game night, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, The Nobodies will be linked below. We're probably going to have to listen to that one here in a little bit. The Frankenstein or Ghost towel, if you're into it, will be linked below. And so yes, I think that's it. Alright, except for our outro. Alright. So like I said, I have pictures for the end. Thank you so much to you all who have played along and gotten in on the fun. Thank you to beautiful Miss Melody from Melody's Cozy Crochet. She put up another video. I think I talked about that maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Did It was yesterday when I watched that, I'm telling you. Anyway, yes. She put up a new video. Let's go check that out. She's gotten in on the fun. So yeah, I'm very excited. I think I mentioned that because she got a Crochetober shirt. Yeah, I watched that before. I've already talked about that. We've discussed. Alright, so anyway. Yes, check her out because her blanket is looking really cool. I like the square, or the skull that she did in the middle, and it's looking really, really neat. So, go check her out. Alright. Our outro for today is by Bram Stoker. Ooh. Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make. I like that one. That's a good one. So yes, by Bram Stoker. Stoker, I cannot speak. Brain, 'tis mush. Life is pain. I forgot I'm supposed to be in a very goth mood. It's whatever, you know. Sure. I'm fine. Okay. It's hard to be like goth mood. Right, but yeah, it was so cute. They said, he's like, we're not dressing up. She's like, this is my time to shine. She's like, finally in school. Like, I can be like there for whatever. There's something for me. Dressing like a goth kid. And I was like, alright, cool. So, I don't know what she's wearing. She has cool options. Very here for it. So yeah, one more time. Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make. So, while you are listening to the children of the night, I've seen the children of the corn. They're a little creepy. Just saying. Technically, they're in a cornfield. They're not exactly where we're going with this one, but either way, I feel like if you hear children in the night, in certain situations anyway, for the most part, if they're like hollering for help, please help them. But you know, just to be really for spooky facts, okay, for spookiness, we're gonna do this. All right, so much like the children of the corn, if you hear children hollering in the woods, may I suggest to you all, don't go in the woods. I don't know. That went very spooky. If you hear a kid hollering, please go for them. That's like service or like announcement. Just okay. But anyway, yes, public service announcement. Yes. All right. Perhaps though, if you're like believe in urban legends and things, perhaps it's not at all a child. And it just sounds like a child hollering for help or squealing in the woods. And so for that reason, may I suggest to you all, don't go in the woods.